Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Stick it. Hailey is a naturally gifted athlete, but with her social behavior, the teen seems intent on squandering her abilities.
A Walk to Remember. Set in North California, A Walk to Remember follows the rite of passage of a jaded, aimless high school senior, Shane West, who falls in love with the williless young woman, Mandy Moore, he and his friends once scorned. The two develop a powerful and inspirational relationship in which they discover truths that take most people a lifetime to learn.
Angus, Thongs and Perfect Snogging. Based on the books by Louis Renison, this tale follows 14-year-old Georgia Nicholson as she attempts to woo Robbie, one half of a pair of fraternal twins. Prone to getting herself into an embarrassing situation and worried about her parents' marriage, Georgia discovers that being a teen can be a pain in the neck.
Easy A. Prompted by her popular best friend to spill details of her boring weekend, Olive, a clean-cut teen, decides to spice things up by telling a little lie about losing her virginity. When the high school bossy boy overhears the conversation and spreads it all over campus, Olive is certainly notorious, but for the wrong reasons.
Oz, the Great and Powerful. When shady circus magician Oscar Diggs is hurled away from Kansas into the wonderful land of Oz, he thinks that fame and fortune are his for the taking. However, three witches, Theodora, Evanora, and Glinda, remain unconvincing the Oscar is the great wizard that the inhabitants of Oz need and expect. Reluctantly drawn into Oz's epic problems, Oscar must find out who is good and who is evil before it's too late.
Baggage claim, pledging to keep herself from being the oldest and the only woman on the entire family never to wed, Montana embarks on a 30-day, 30,000-mile expedition to charm a potential suitor into becoming her fiancé.
The Wolf of Wall Street. In 1987, Jordan Belfort takes an entry-level job at a Wall Street brokerage firm. By the early 1990s, while still in his 20s, Belfort founded his own firm, Stratton Oakmont. Together with his trusted lieutenant and a merry band of brokers, Belfort makes a huge fortune by defrauding wealthy investors out of millions. However, while Belfort and his cronies partnered in a hegemonic brew of sex, drugs, and thrills, the SEC and the FBI close in on his empire of excess.
The Great Gatsby. Midwest native Nick Carraway arrives in 1922 New York in search of the American dream. Nick, a would-be writer, moves in next door to millionaire Jay Gatsby and crosses the bay from his cousin Daisy and her philandering husband Tom. Thus Nick becomes drawn into the captivating world of the wealthy and, as he bears witness to their illusions and deceits, pens a tale of impossible love, dreams and tragedy.
Chinese puzzle. Xavier is a 14-year-old father of two who still finds life very complicated. When the mother of his children moves to New York, he can't bear them growing up far away from him, and so he decides to move there as well.
Now You See Me. Charismatic magician Atlas leads a team of talented illusionists called the Four Horsemen. Atlas and his comrades mesmerize audiences with a pair of amazing magic shows that drain the bank accounts of the corrupt and funnel the money to audience members. A federal agent and an Interpol detective intend to rein in the horsemen before their next caper, and they turn to Thaddeus, a famous debunker, for help.
Tell us in the comments